It's been 2 weeks since the Bloody Mary incident. The Academy is buzzing in preparation for a Feast of the Assumption, which will be held this month. This may be a religious school, but they still hold events like school fairs or field days, be to see at any normal school. At the end of June, however, they hold a Feast of the Assumption. It is a festival which, perhaps because it holds a special place in this academy, seems to ignite a different kind of fervour. Okay, silence. We'll do a show of hands, so please raise your hand if you have an idea. Upper and lower classmen of eyes raise their hand at Yachiro's words. You're not going to raise your hand, Suoh-chan? You won't stand out if you hold back. The Sasaki-gens, also in the cooking club, force my arms up. Wait, you're making me look like I'm raising the roof. This way she'll definitely call on you. Yeah. I smile mischievously. I try to lower my arms, but... Well, it looks like our newest member is raring to go. Well then, tell us what you'd like to do at the feast. Not one to overlook something that seems funny, Yachiro calls me mercilessly. I sigh, but stand up and say a dish is simple and doesn't require much effort. My lifestyle has changed quite a bit in the past 2 weeks. First, I've become a member of a cooking club, and my Amitiė partners have joined the clubs as well. Mioi joined the club she was interested in, the art club. Rika chose choir. Rika did push me to join choir, but I couldn't put myself in an environment where I'd have to see a piano every day. Yachiro and Masaki's campaigned for me to join the cooking club when I refused Rika, and so I gave in. After making my suggestion, I returned to my seat and object to the twins either side of me. Get out, will you? I have no idea what to say. I was panicking up there. Well, I don't know, it looked like you wanted to raise your hands. You've got to stand out. She can raise the value of your stock, Suoh-chan. And why would I want to do that? They break into smiles. We developed quite a friendly relationship, I think. That night in the greenhouse, they accepted what I said and became my first friends. At first I was afraid of a relationship would be more awkward than before we were friends. Now we're back to normal, so... No, we're better than normal. We're speaking more freely than ever before. For this Feast of the Assumption, it's a fancy name, but the preparations don't seem much different from a regular school fair. The program's pretty much the same, but I heard there's a special event at the feast. Special? What kind of special event? You guys seem having quite a modest meeting there. We're trying to think what we can present for the feast. Why don't you share some of your wisdom with us? Though she's not mad, having all the upperclassmen laugh at me makes me blush. I hang my head. Yeah. The teacher in charge of your class is Sebastian, right? Did she tell you about the origin and details of the feast? She talked about the origins, but she didn't really say anything concrete. She's more of a minister than a teacher. Well, what can you do? You can't really put forth any ideas if you don't know anything about the festival. Let me explain a little. Why the upperclassmen already heard it all? Well, the girls only just got out of class. While I'm explaining, I can think of some ideas. Is that alright? When Yachiro asks us, everyone immediately says yes. She definitely has the charisma. Alright, what do you want to know first? Since I heard about the origins already, I would like to know if there's any events of a feast where they're different from a usual school fair. Well, as you guys are discussing about, the feast is quite similar to a school fair. The main difference is the feast is dedicated to the Virgin Mary. The event that shows this most cleverly is when we carry Mary and parade her around the school. Parade around the school? I mean, we carry a statue around like a portable shrine at a Shinto festival. You're funny, but no, not quite like that. There's a fixed route around the school. Students scatter flowers and floats carrying the statue of Virgin Mary travels over them, along with a student playing with Virgin Mother. I guess a bit like a parade. Wow. Sounds brilliant, like a parade from a fantasy world, but more solemn. And once the parade finishes, the statue of Mary is safely returned to the cathedral, becomes just like a regular school fair. I mean, this is a religious school, the programme is pretty tame. Later on, at sundown, we gather in the cathedral and sing a hymn. A hymn? I remember a song I was made to play before. The hymn is Tota Pulka Es. It's a song praising a Virgin Mary. The singer sings along with a piano accompaniment in front of the entire student body. I guess that part is a little different. I nod. I thought it was the same as the school fair, but those 2 points alone make it quite different. Okay. You got any other questions? So that one's the obvious choice for her because... Oh, she wants to know what I'm doing, but I don't want to ask that one just because it's cheeky. And she would make a beautiful Virgin Mary. The comment about someone playing a role of Virgin Mary hangs in my mind. So will you be playing a role of Virgin Mary at Shiro Senpai? For some reason she blushes slightly. Her skin is so pale it's easy to see. And slaps my shoulder in a familiar way. Suoh-kun, don't tease me like that. You got my pulse racing. Huh? What? The person chosen for the role of Virgin Mary must sing Tota Pulka Es at the end of the festival. They perform together with their accompaniment. The 2 perform together will then be united. Huh. I can only nod suspiciously, because while it is a romantic story, I still don't quite understand why Yatsuro is blushing. The choir president, Neri. She wants you to play accompaniment. And if you and I perform together, that would mean... well... I finally understand what she's trying to say, and I also blush. I used to say, it sounded like I was asking Yatsuro Senpai to be lovers. I'm not used to such a direct approach. No, that's not what I... Okay, enough. We've got to decide on what the cooking club's going to do for a feast. What, jealous Ichigo? I look up with a red face at this interruption and see everyone in the club glaring at me. You're right. Let's decide what we're going to do. We go on to discuss what kind of food we will present. Meanwhile, the question of what to present as class remains undecided. Hey Suoh, has the cooking club decided what we're going to do yet? She still looks very elegant in her outfit. Rika, the class president, appears troubled. We haven't actually. As the cooking club, it's obvious that we're making food. Our associates are looking good. We're split as to whether or not we should make proper food or dessert. Really? So the cooking club hasn't decided. Probably should feel relieved, but I'm a bit. Can't help but giggle at the sight of her in a leotard with her shoulders slumped. Hey, don't laugh at me. I'm really struggling here. Sorry. Some costume is at odds with your mood. I look funny in a leotard no matter what I do. Wish I had a better figure like yours, Suoh-san. She looks me up and down, making me blush. But Sushi's just fine, Rika-san. I really admire how good you are at ballet. Oh, really? I'm happy to hear that. We both blushed awkwardly then. Class is over, so let's go change. Hey, what's got you guys all hot and bothered? Nothing. We were just... She gave me a compliment, so I got bashful. Did you want something? Way to blow me off, eh? I came to tell you we were the only ones left, so we better get changed fast. What was you talking about, anyway? Well, she said my leotard suits me. No, not that, before that. I think you guys haven't just been complimenting each other the whole time. I blush even harder at a comment and tell her that we haven't yet decided what to do for a feast. What the class is going to present? We've talked about it right after class, but we still haven't reached a decision yet. It's because everyone's just saying it as they please. We need permission for anything food related. For example, I have the idea, but let's say we put together a haunted house. We then need to order black curtains, and that's what we need to decide soon. Well, we don't have to rush this yet. We should at least decide on a direction. Mayuri-san, what's your art club doing? We're just going to have an exhibit of the art we've done up to now. We're going to set up three partitions in the shape of a maze. That was my idea. That sounds real fun. Right? I don't want to just stop at a regular old exhibition. Well, if I submit the estimate and order repetitions and blackout curtains for a maze today, I'll be pretty much done for now. I sighed deeply at Mayuri's words. That must be nice, to decide so quickly. It's fairly easy to decide on a club. Of course my club's going to make some kind of food. You can't compare it to deciding what to do as a class. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for consoling me, Suoh. She gets all misty-eyed and squeezes my hand. As she closes the distance between us, I'm strangely aware of the way a fragrant scent tickles my nose. Well, what should we do after class? Should we stay and decide what we'll do for a feast? Good idea. I want to hold a tea party, but I'd rather do it once I'm not worrying about all of this. We can't decide by a show of hands though, so how should we do it? Let's narrow it down to two choices. This could give people options. Be indecisive. Oh, I know. I tell Rika the idea I thought of when I heard how Mayuri's club had made their decision. First of all, we should narrow it down to two choices. And what will those two choices be? We can't pick a direction for a project and we won't be able to decide which ideas are good or bad. Even if we get everyone's opinions. We should decide like Mayuri-san Art Club. We're first starting on a theme of paintings. We try to decide for a show of hands again. So first of all we decide whether or not we'll do a food or performance for a majority vote. We choose food and we decide from there. We choose performance, we decide the direction. Whether we should do an exhibition or play. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, let's do that. I'm glad I spoke my mind, and she squeezes my hand while jumping up and down happily. The way the skirt of a leotard sways makes me feel strange. Okay, let's get changed and gather everyone together. We should tell them all as much as possible, since a lot of people have got club activities. Okay, so all agreed that we'll do an exhibit on the history of the Bible. Everyone who's gathered up to class nods and agrees. We've finally decided. We narrow the class project down to two choices and put it to a vote as suggested. We decided we do performance and there we discuss whether to do exhibition or presentation. In the end, we settled on an exhibition centered on the Bible, since it is appropriate for a missionary school. Although we all refer to it as a Bible, it actually consists of two books. One is Jewish Old Testament, which tells the covenant between God and his prophets before the birth of Christ. The other is a New Testament, which contains the words and miracles of Christ, but recorded by his disciples after his death. Then were the Dead Sea Scrolls, ancient manuscripts often referred to in movies and novels, recorded in the 3rd century BC. A Greek translation was commissioned in the 4th century and resulted in Septuagint, famously compiled in Alexandria. Recorded by a single word Bible, but it really contains many different documents. Our plan for a class project is to display copies and borrowed items in an easy to understand way. I want to give our own notes and background to a text that taking into account era and people who wrote them. Seems like it's going to be fun. It really does. Oh, thanks to you, Suoh-san. I've been spacing out and turned around in panic. At some point, all my classmates had left the room in small groups for their club activities. Did you finish delegating the work? Yeah. We decided that people who aren't in clubs were in clubs without free time. We were main ones preparing the class project. We can finally get started. All thanks to you, Suoh-san. Oh no, well, you put it all together. You made the final decision. Well, thank you for saying that. Hey, Suoh-san, I know you're busy with Chloe activities, but... What is it? Can I ask you to pick up some books about the Bible? I need to create an index, but it's a lot to do all by myself. To help or not to help? Or to end the episode. Bye bye.
Iつか目覚